and welcome to the first Legions Imperialis battle report on the Bearfoot Miniatures channel. I'm joined today by...
Rich.
And Rich has basically brought both armies because I am useless and have failed to get my Iron Warriors painted by the time we said we'd have a game.
I've been unemployed for 2 months, so I've not had a lot to do.
Well, I wasn't going to drop that in, but between masturbation, you've had a bit more time to be able to actually do some painting.
Yeah.
So we've got the board set up today. We've usually been playing with all buildings across the board, haven't we? But what we've tried to do is set it up a bit more like in the book, where they have sections where there's no terrain, some where there's difficult this and that, just to see how that plays. So this is the first time we're going to be using those actual types of terrain.
Yeah, a bit more variety.
Yeah, and we'll get into lists. So I've got my Iron Warriors and a bit of Solar. In my Iron Warriors company, I've got a Legion Armoured company with a formation strength of 22 and a breakpoint of 11. I've got 2 lots of 3 Predators and 4 Kratos.
Yep.
The Predators are one las cannon, 1 auto cannon.
Okay.
Everything has got a las cannon sponson just to make it easy. And the Kratos has got multi-melter. I've then got 3 Sicarans and 2 Sicarans, all with auto cannons and las. I've got 4 Kratos with battle cannons, with 2 Xiphon interceptors, attached to that.
Yep.
I've then got a Legion Demi Company, formation strength 41, breakpoint 21, with obviously Legion Command because you can't take anything else at the moment.
Yep.
They've got a tactical detachment with 6 tacticals, 4 heavy supports, and then a tactical detachment with 8 tacticals and 4 heavy supports. Okay. I've then got a Legion Dreadnought Talon with assault cannons, just 4 dreadnoughts. Another Legion Dreadnought Talon with las cannons, just 4 dreadnoughts. I've got Rhinos, all with Havoc launchers for all the tacticals.
Yep.
And I'm reading this out in a bit of a weird order, maybe, because I'm reading it off the Legion Builder app.
Yeah.
I've then got another Xiphon, because that's 3 total Xiphons, 1 of 2, 1 of 1.
Yep.
And then a Solar Auxilia sub-cohort, where I've got Tactical Command, 4 Velataris for my support section, a 6 and a 6 las rifles, and then 2 Thunderbolts.
Okay.
So that's my Iron Warriors Solar.
Okay, so I've got my World Eaters. I've got 2 Demi Companies and an Armoured Company. The first Demi Company, I have to read off here because Max will tell me off. So it's 2 lots of 6 stands for the tacticals and 6 bases of Assault Marines for the support. I've then got 6 Dreadnoughts with las cannons and 6 bases of Terminators. There are Rhinos for all the tactical bases, and one of them's got a Havoc launcher.
Just one?
Yeah, just one, just because I've got one model with Havoc launcher. And there is a Thunderhawk gunship in there as well.
So what's in the Thunderhawk gunship at the moment?
The Assault Marines will go in the Thunderhawk because they can jump out of it and it doesn't have to hover.
Yes.
Having said that, you shot it down last time before it even got to land or hover. The Armoured Company, I've got 2 lots of 3 Predators with las cannons and heavy bolters on the sponsons. I've got 4 Sicarans, which have got the accelerator cannons and las cannons. And then I've got 8 Kratos, 2 lots of 4, 1 lot of battle cannons, 1 lot with the melter cannons, and they've got all las cannon sponsons. And I've got 2 Xiphons with them as well.
Okay. And that's so your Xiphons are all within
one
that
squadron.
one squadron.
Yeah. 1 squadron of Xiphons. And then my last Demi Company is 1 lot of Legion Command again, 1 lot of 6 and 1 lot of 4 Tactical Marines, 3 bases of Plasma Marines, 6 bases of Plasma Marines and 3 Rhinos, and only the 6 missile launchers as a support section, and another 6 Contemptors, and they're the ones with assault cannons.
Okay.
That's everything.
So we are going to be playing the retrieval mission today. So that's essentially 3 victory points split evenly across the centre of the table. When we capture it, we get 5 points at the end of the turn and then can push or move the objective marker 5 inches in any direction, for whoever controls the objective.
Yeah.
So we can conflate the objectives into the middle, we realised.
Yeah.
And that's not going to be my plan. I've taken the breakthrough secondary objective, so I'm going to be trying to get as many of the 5 units that I've picked into Rich's deployment zone as possible. I can get up to 15 points doing that if I get 3 or more in.
Yep.
And Rich doesn't know what those are. I'll list them on the screen now. Rich, what have you chosen?
I got Defiance, which sort of ties in because mine is just I've got to have more units in my deployment zone and keep yours more than 12 inches away from my board edge. And I can get it's 5, 10 or 15 depending on how much of it I do.
Okay.
So ties in with what you're trying to do.
Quality. So with that, we will get into the game. So this is our deployment. Hopefully you've seen it on the mini screen, but I just thought I'd give a view across the table. Got the 3 objectives in the middle. Of my side, across the game, we'll only be doing the special orders like March or First Fire. An advance, we won't tell you because everything will be on advance that isn't on otherwise. So my Storm section on the far right is on a march. My Rhinos on the right and middle are on a march. Both of my Solar contingents over here are on a march. And everything else is on an advance. So Rich,
I'm just turning over my reserves because I haven't done their orders.
how many First Fires have you got?
I've got no First Fires.
Surprise in the first turn.
No charges. All my infantry, bar the missiles, are on a march. All the transports are on a march. These dreadnoughts, the contemptors here, are on a march. Everything else advance.
Quality. Right, let's get into the roll for first turn. Oh,
come on.
Right, so I'm going to move first. And I'll just immediately sprint my Velataris up. They're 15, so like 12 gets them to there and 3 into this building. So I don't want to really give away anything to Rich.
Okay, well, I'm going to do similar, and this small tactical detachment here is going to bomb up on a march and go into that building.
Yeah, thought you might. Should have maybe got my Rhinos and gone straight into that building first. But I'm going to do that on this side of the board. I'm going to go 18. So that's 12 to just before. And then I can actually get onto the other side of this road here. The roads make that quite a nice point to be like actually leaving stuff. So I've moved my Rhinos up to form a ring around the building so Rich can't occupy it with his infantry detachment at the back here. I've then hopped out my Rhinos, and that's going to be a separate activation to activate those tactical marines.
Yeah, that's messed about with what I was going to do a little bit.
But control of those buildings is such key.
Yeah, because I need to... Had you not done that, I was going to run these infantry into there. And I think I can still get there. No, I can't.
I'll put it. I'll put it there.
But I'm not sure. I'm just working out, because if I go with these, I need to just work out. So it's going to be 8 to there. Yeah, not everything's going to be able to get in.
Ooh.
So what I'm going to go with, because this is my plasma.
The Rhinos.
Yeah, these 3 Rhinos have got plasma guys in.
Okay.
So the plasma guys who are on an advance will get out.
Which delicately places down his support marines. Next, I'll activate my Solar detachment. No, I'm going to activate my Rhinos over this side and bomb up an 18. So my tacticals have decanted. Rich has kindly let me add 2 Rhinos to this detachment in place of a Sakaran from the back here because I miscounted the amount of transports that I needed.
Illegal this.
Straight away cheating, right?
Right. Well, I think I'm going to bomb up here with these guys, these Rhinos. They've got loads of movement just to bomb up and around.
Cool.
Like that. And it's just, I am going to have to get out. So it's the ones with my commander in. Who?
Yeah. So if you're going there, I'll start moving my next Solar detachment just, to get it
Yeah.
done.
So these are on an advance.
Right. I'm going to start moving my Lord Marshal's detachment, or not Lord Marshal, infantry person commander's detachment, and they're going to get into this building because they're on a march. Wabam. Though I do remember Rich is playing World Eaters, so I'm going to have to hope my Overwatch is really good.
Those two are on advance. I think the markers have got muddled up. You might. In fact, no, you haven't taken advance.
No.
Maybe I didn't give them an order then.
So they're on advance because they don't have a marker.
Which is what they were on anyway. Right. I think I'm just going to advance up. So these are my missiles who are going to go up here.
Into the building?
Yeah.
How many missiles is that?
There's 6.
6.
Right. 2 of them are just going to stay down there because they're not going to balance.
Okay.
So they're on advance. So back to you.
Next, this Las Rifle Tertio is going to pull its march.
Yeah,
So,
I knew it was something like that.
My next Las Rifle section is going to go 4 to the barrels and then 9 across to the building here behind. And hopefully just solidify my position around this centre objective. Because I'm thinking if I can pull that in my way in the first turn, it just gives me a bit of an easier time for the rest of the game controlling those objectives because I've moved them. So Rich, over to you. He's already on a nightmare.
No, I'm just thinking.
Rich has just looked up a corker.
We're smug. I remember the rule for the first time. So when you've got a commander, they have a Legion commander. I think the auxiliary is the same. They have a master tactician rule. And when you activate them, you can change. I didn't actually check. I think it's 8 inches.
6.
6. So everyone within 6 inches, you can change. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to activate them to do their march. But as I do it, I'm going to change these dreadnoughts to a charge. I was moaning that I nearly put them on a charge at the start because I thought Max might do that. Don't think I want to change anyone else because I think everyone else is fine with what they've got. In fact, no, I will. Let me just check because I might change them to a first fire.
And then a melter.
No, these are the battle cannon ones, but I was checking the autocannons are in range.
Okay.
So we'll put them on a first fire. So it means I'll get to shoot them.
Yes.
Before there's any combat or anything. Yeah, no, that'll do. So I'll do my march activation now.
Yeah.
And move these guys. In fact, they're just going to go into that building.
Right next to him, yeah. Okay, so my tacticals are going to jump into this building here and get out of the way of that charge order. So yeah, tacticals hopped into the building, which is Rich. Actually, you said you'd forgot they'd moved.
Yeah, I forgot. I thought they'd already activated, but they haven't. They just got out the transports. So I am going to do the march on these rhinos.
Ooh.
And they're going to bomb through because you can move through any units as long as you don't finish within an inch. So I think I've probably got to stay an inch away from that building.
And you've got 6 models within those rhinos, right?
6 bases, yes, who will get out, who are on advance, this unit.
So Richie's move is done. I'm getting down to the ones that I don't really want to move yet. My dreadnoughts with las cannons. Yeah, the las cannon ones are going to stomp up there 6 inches.
5.
Ooh. Slow as infantry. Okay, so that's them 4 moved up there and not broken.
I'm going to do my newly christened charging dreadnoughts.
Into the rhinos?
Yeah.
My rhinos are going to overwatch with their Havoc launchers.
You can't because you did a march.
Oh.
You're getting into base.
Okay. Oh, I so hope I win these close assault rolls. Right, so we're all in.
Yeah.
Goodbye, rhinos.
Back to you.
Right, my sentinels are going to move up. So I'm going to stomp up my 7 and basically just expose myself here to that building by not stomping up, by stomping slightly backwards. And that's over to Rich. You'll go.
Yeah. I'm just going to advance up with these dreadnoughts, and putting them on an advance was probably not the best idea.
If only you could somehow change their order.
I can't, yeah, there's no one over here, sadly, that can do it.
So now we've got some ranges on this more open side established. It's sort of the predators that I want to wait for, though. Are those are the last cannon dreads, aren't they?
Yes, last cannons, and they're the Caries ones.
Right. So I'm going to activate my dreadnoughts here, and they're going to go up there 5, not 6. And just be done here.
Predators, were they 8 or 9?
9. Rhino chassis are 9. Kratos is 8. Sakaran's 10. Is how I'm remembering it.
So we're going to come up.
Oh, entering difficult terrain.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough.
Oh, we've not. That's the first instance we've had.
We were just saying, yeah. So I will stay out of the terrain and just come up to there.
Dear viewers, I'm going to go off camera and make some cheeky measurements now that Rich has.
What do you want to know?
Played
you're measuring from the.
I want to know how far my Sakaran Spontans will be away from your predators.
Yeah, 22.
All this and that. So I've worked out that if I move my Sakarans over to the right, where the Kratos are essentially, I can shoot the rhinos on the objective without being able to be ganked by the predators. But the Kratos are exactly in the way, and I don't want to move the Kratos yet. So what I'm going to do is move 10 up with my Sakaran, which are essentially just there for the moment to provide air cover and just make some pot shots. So 10 gets me to there, and I'll leave a little gap so that I can shoot through the hole with my Kratos.
Right.
Rich?
Well, I'm going to go with these predators.
Showing his hand. Yes! Right. And that's all advanced on this side, isn't it now?
Yeah, everything. Yeah,
everything bar the tacticals.
The tacticals advanced out. They haven't activated yet.
Yeah. So everything barring the tacticals have moved. So essentially I can start activating over here sort of at will. So my Kratos here are going to go there 8 forwards. And I've worked out that if I get to this point, essentially, I can still see the rhinos and a bit of the tactical marines. I've got the dreadnoughts as targets. And if Rich wants to bring his melter Kratos round our left side of the building,
corner of death,
I can then shoot his Kratos. So it's sort of a bit of a winner for me. And I might just be giving a target to one of the Kratos to the predators, but I think it's worthwhile, to be honest. Rich?
Okay, I think I'm going to have to move my Kratos. So what I want to know is... Yeah, because essentially, I'll put these back if this doesn't work out, but that one can get over to there.
Yeah.
That one can get to there, next to him. And this one can get right up to there. So they're all within 8.
Right.
It's whether this one, if it goes there... I won't look around. I think there's probably a way of doing it, but I won't fiddle about. So I'll have 3 that are in range.
Cool.
I'll just put him so he can see.
I'll just be trusting you to fail re-rolling 3-ups, I think it is. So next on mine is my Melter Kratos, because I was basically waiting for you to do your Kratos.
Yep.
Before doing mine. Is there any... I don't think there's anything this turn I really want to do with them. Like, to be honest, I've been a bit stupid with my Kratos. But I am going to zoom 8 inches forwards. It's over here. And at least have some pot shots at like some tacticals or something. 22-inch range. Will you just measure 22 to your Kratos, please? So I will be able to just about get in.
Yeah, with your last cannons.
Yeah, so I think that's all of my armaments anyway. So being able to see through my own squadron, I'll go there.
Okay, so I've got It's only really my Sicarans, I think, that's left. I think everything else has moved. Oh, there's those guys.
You're right. Do you want to get back in your rhinos?
No, so I'll activate them.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Oh, and just pop them.
Yeah, but they'll stay where they are. In fact, what we can do is just tuck back a little bit because it might get them out of range of some, because they'll all be within 3.
Well, I think what it will do is allow me to, or not allow me to stay out of your predator's range with my Sicarans. So I'm just going to go to here where I'd measured out before, and I'll double check, but I think they're out of range of the predators. Yeah.
So I'll do my Sicarans. Now these can move 10. They are rapid.
Do you know, it feels like a big difference, doesn't it, between that 8 and the 10
But I think what
of the Kratos.
In fact,
You're going to stay behind the train. Fat piercer.
I think I'm abandoning that objective as a bad idea. But these have a lot of shots. I just want to check that I'm within. Yeah, I want to be shooting at either infantry in buildings or hopefully infantry in buildings that have collapsed.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. So next I've basically got my 2 Predator squadrons.
Yep.
Predator Squadron 1 here. Oh, let's just delay the objective for a turn. I'm going to get within... Can't get within denial range of the objective. So I'm just going to get within 16 of you now that you've moved. So that's my Predators moved. Rich?
I'm now onto my reserves, which is my deep strikers and my flyers. And I think I'm going to go with the Terminators who are on an advance, even though they haven't got an order on them. And it's where to go.
Where do you deep strike them?
Here.
Rich is going for danger close. Oh, in the box, Rich. Do you want to take that? So it hits.
Sorry.
In the box, that saved you from a...
It wouldn't have been terrible.
It wasn't terrible, but...
Because your Overwatch wouldn't have been great, but you'd have definitely had a few more options.
So that's them for this turn.
No, they'll activate next. Oh, I was forgetting it. So they will advance into here.
And you immediately do that activation, do you?
Yeah, because this is my activation. So they land there and then they advance.
Yeah, into the building.
I'll just put those there.
Cool, and that's 6 bases, is it?
Yeah, with Terminators.
Awesome. So I think onto this side, the Predators for me. Got the 9-inch like movement. I've got las cannons with everything. I think what I'm going to do is advance up and hope that Thunderhawk comes within 22 inches of me to give me something to do. I think, yeah, that is about as much as these Predators can do this turn. So that's what shall be done. Right, and I'm on to flyers next. But
yeah, I'm on flyers as well, but you've got a lot more flyers than I have.
By complete ineptitude of list writing, actually. Right. So I basically started on 2 flyers when I was writing my list, and across writing the list, I was like, oh, I've got 80 points. Oh no, I've messed up the list. I've got 80 points, and flyers happen to be about 80 points.
So
yeah, Thunderhawk. So that's your 8 up for some reason, flyers starting 8 up.
No, that was my 22 inches away from your Predators.
Oh.
So if I get to there, you can't shoot with them. You're out of range of your 16 of your Sicarans, which is the other scary thing.
Yeah.
And out of range of my your Kratos as well.
Yeah, and this comes from, in our last game, Rich was very aggressive with his Thunderhawk.
And lost everything.
After, I will say, me being terrified of the troops dropping out of the Thunderhawk, yeah, Rich bombed it in, went for the first turn charge, and got shot out of the sky by a squad of Kratos.
And a Storm Eagle went as well.
Yeah, in the same turn.
But what it means is these get out within their inch. I'm just going to chuck them down, and they're within charge range. Because the Assault Marines...
I've got 14 inches.
Yeah, and I don't have to hover the Thunderhawk to get out.
So my Xiphon has come in down the side. I'm within 22 inches for my las cannons and rotary missile launcher on Rich's Thunderhawk. And because I'm down the side, if Rich comes in to try and intercept me, I've only got one direction to worry about with my other fighters to shoot down his Xiphons, is my thinking there. So that's why it's a single Xiphon coming.
Yeah, and I'm going to come and try and do it, and we need to look up the interceptor rule because I don't know how it works.
Okay.
But I need to be within 20 of you for missiles and...
Oh, it's 22. Missiles are 24. Rich has come on and pulled a manoeuvre that I completely forgot about.
And I thought you did it when someone else came on, but apparently you do it when you move on.
Yeah, so he's going to intercept me.
Yeah, so intercept, you can fire one shot. So I'm going to do the las cannons from each. You get -2 to hit, so it's hitting on a 6. But because they're accurate, I get to re-roll.
Okay.
And I will do it in the... So now...
And it's only one shot?
One shot each.
Right, okay. So it's literally only...
Oh, no, because it's 2...
Is it one weapon or one shot?
It's actually 4 shots. So here's the other 2 from the other. No, and I'll re-roll together, yeah. Awesome. No. So...
Excellent, excellent. So my Thunderbolts are going to come in and do that to you?
Yep. I wanted to take that as I for now.
What's your save, Rich?
3 up. And obviously a 5 up jink.
Right, okay. So my Thunderbolts now come on, almost going into 16 of Rich's Sicarans, but I'm going to use my Interceptor to fire 1 weapon each at Rich's Xiphons, and I'm going to fire Hell Strikes with Armor Bane.
How many shots are they?
2 each.
Oh, come on! So I've got 4 up saves, but I've got to re-roll any successful ones. So 1's gone.
Oh, 1 survives.
Let's do that one.
Right.
The first casualty.
So next, you have Assault Marines.
Yep, who are charging.
And I'm going to overwatch with that entire demi company.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wait until you're within 4 inches of me. So you just complete your move. I'll do it as if you're 4 inches away, and then we'll get in.
Yeah.
So I've got 12 total stands of tactical Marines between the heavy weapons and normal bolters. They all get 2 shots and are all going to hit on 6s. So I'm just going to roll them all together.
There's no AP on any of it either.
No, nothing. So I'm going to need 6s. I need 6 to kill all of Richie's dudes.
Is that 5? No, it's 6, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a 6. It is 6.
So I just get 5 up saves.
Yes.
And there's no feel no pain or anything.
So
4.
2 survive.
Yeah. 3 up.
So yeah, Rich now has a morale check.
With
passes. And onto my activation, of which my final 2 Xiphons will come in, and I really want to get Dominance of the Sky. So I'm going to go exactly here, and just make sure I'm outside of 16.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't an order, Rich. That was
no,
just...
I think you're almost spot on, just behind that building's
cool.
fine.
And then I'm going to use my Interceptor to fire 2 weapons each at Rich's Xiphon.
Okay.
So that's 2 of the rotary missile launchers. Nothing. So it's -2 and 1 at -1.
Yeah, because it's tracking, isn't it? So
yeah.
1 4 up. Oh.
So nearing dominance of the skies here. Yeah. Right. On to the combat phase.
First fire.
Oh, first fire.
Yeah, it is the combat phase. But it's first fire. And I think the only first fire is these guys here.
So, Rich, your first fires, where are they going?
Yeah, well, they haven't got a lot of options, to be honest, because you've kept your tanks out of the way. I could probably...
You could ping a few las cannon shots into my Kratos.
Because the battle cannons are 20 inches, so you're out of battle cannon range. I could fire my las cannons. But to be honest, I'm more worried that if I don't melt to that building, you've got a lot of infantry in there. And all the sponsons and all the auto cannons can fire into that. So I'm tempted just to smash, because you've got how many bases in there?
There's 11 bases in there. You've 10 in the commander.
Yeah. So I think I'm just going to do all my shooting into that, and we can do nearly all of it together because
it's all 6s.
Yeah, and it'll all be 4 up saves.
Right.
So
it's 2 shots from each battle cannon.
So yeah, so it'll be 8 las cannons that I get to re-roll. Get some more dice.
Yeah, because so that's the Kratos las cannons that are accurate.
Yeah,
and in the profile has 2 of them.
Yes,
so...
it's one of the few. It's the only thing we can find that has 2
I suppose it's because they both pivot across the front of the tank rather than being on sponsons, which are to one side of the tank.
Yeah. So I've got these can re-roll, 4 more that I can't re-roll, and then I've got the autocannons.
Okay.
So these are the re-rollable las cannons. So that's 1 so far.
Oh, 4.
There we go. So hang on, I may as well do them all together.
Yeah.
So these ones I can't re-roll.
5.
4. And then
Keeping the total count.
using these cheap event dice, these are the autocannons.
6.
1. So yeah, so you've got 4 ups.
So 6 4-ups. I passed 3 of them.
So I'll take that.
Which isn't. I know it's 25%, isn't it? So that's morale check.
How many stands are in there?
11. So 3 of them.
Oh, it's half, isn't it?
Oh, is it half?
It's half, yeah.
Ah, so not a morale check. And some Bolter Marines will die. So that's first fire. Into combat.
Yes. So we'll do because we've got 2 combats to do, haven't we?
Yeah.
We'll do that one first because
that's the one with the
assault marines. But it's literally it's just 2 bases against 2 bases. So first one, I get to re-roll one of these dice because I'm a world eater.
Your guy dies.
Well, no, hang, because what's your? I think it probably
more than that difference. So Rich got 3. He's got close assault factor 3 plus the charge for 7 total.
Yeah.
I've got 9 plus a close assault factor of 2.
And smug.
So that's 11.
So I can't win the combat.
So
which is what I
it makes
wanted.
me sound more smug to have stated it, but that was more just because that's the first combat that we've done.
Yeah. So the second one.
Looks like I die.
Yeah. So now it's just a tie combat, unfortunately. Had I won even by 1, there's a chance you fail your morale and run.
Right, okay.
But yeah, we just sit there now.
Oh, and we can't do anything about it.
I think you might pile in the next turn because you don't pile in.
We'll look at the end of this turn.
And then the rhinos. If I don't win this one, I'm going to be annoyed.
Right. So
we've got 4 1-on-1s and 1 that's 2-on-1. So if we do the 2-on-1 to start with,
we get the same, so I die.
Mine's like +6.
Yeah.
I think they're +4 or 5 plus the charge.
Yeah.
So
I'm assuming that even your +1 for charging will break a tie.
Yeah. So the next one's a 1-on-1. Ooh. I think I've still.
Yeah. So
yours
my
is
rhino
+0, I think, isn't it, for a rhino?
A rhino, yeah, +0.
Yeah. So
I die, and I've got 3 more rhinos left.
I think I've still.
I'm +0, so I die.
Yeah.
2 more left.
Oh. Right. I'll re-roll one of them.
Rerolls back onto a double 1.
I think I'm on 7, so I still.
So I die.
Yeah, because it's plus. I think they're. Let me check. I think they're +4 and +1 for charging.
Ooh.
Where? Ooh.
Oh.
I've not even. Oh, there it is. It's here.
Oh,
So
he gets it after I look round.
Yeah, +5.
Right.
So I'm on +6. So yeah, I've done you.
So basically, I need to beat you by more than 7.
Yep.
Right. 2 more. I can't win. No. But so if I go first, if I roll 6 or less, I can't win. Yeah. And that's 6 or less.
There you go.
So that's the rhinos wiped out. Get your stinking rhinos out of here. And that's...
So I think that's combat and first fire. So now, advancing.
Yeah, I go first.
Yep.
So my Kratos are going to fire into your Kratos. Because that's the most amount of shots I can put down range.
Into these?
Yeah, them exact ones. The ones that are about to nuke my building.
Yeah. So
each Kratos has 2 shots from the battle cannons. So that's 8 total shots. Yeah, that's that. That's not very good.
2. Oops.
So Rich has a save at -1, so he's got a 3-up save.
2, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. But
2 saves at 3 up. So 1's wounded.
I've then got 8 coaxial autocannons that are on 5s.
They're out of range. Oh, so you're going to these? Sorry. Yeah, ignore me. I thought you were shooting it.
So I think I've got a couple.
Yeah, the front 2 are just in.
Okay. So I've got 4 shots there. Oh, 4 on 5s.
So these are 2-ups because you're like...
Yeah. Oh, a Kratos goes down. But I can't kill that one.
You can, because your last cannon's hit...
Yeah, but I'm out of range, so I can't do a wound to it.
Well, in which case, it's just a wound on another one then.
Okay.
Because normally, I thought you had to take...
Right, but I only need to do 2 more wounds to take out one of them.
Yeah, I'd even put the wounds on that. Stupid.
Right. So then I've got 8 Kratos accurate las cannons, because it's 2 each.
Yes. What did you roll to start with?
The battle cannons.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Ignore me. I keep thinking he's shooting at that and the battle cannons are out of range, but yeah.
No. So the las cannons... Oh, that's good. That's 4 hits. And I need 4 ups on this. Oh, that's bad. And then I've got 4 more
so
normal las.
So 5 3-up saves.
Yeah.
Oh,
2 wounds.
Which I think I'll have to take those now.
And that's one of the melter that was in range, now not in existence, I suppose, not in range.
Whew.
And that's a morale check for them.
It is, yeah. Now they are within range of one of my commanders, so they get +1, so they're doing it on a 2.
Just roll me a 1, please, Rich. So, that's my first fire. Oh, not first fire, but that's my first shot.
Well, I'm going to do these guys now before they die. Right. So it's the melter cannons, which I think hit on a 4. I'll double check it.
So I'm on the Kratos page, it's on a 4.
Yeah, and these are the ones that can blow the buildings up.
Yes.
Oh!
He's got Bunker Buster, so you get to re-roll that, I think. So one thing we didn't say at the start, we're playing all Civitas, so all the buildings on the board will be 2 wounds, and that's just to keep it really easy for like the start of LI. So Rich has done 1 wound to the building, and you've not got anything else on the board that can actually do.
No, there's only these that have because you have to have Bunker Buster or Demolisher, and these are the only ones. Yeah. So the buildings don't get a save against this because it's like -8 AP.
Yeah.
Oh, frustrating.
So, over to me. What do I really need to do right now? My Xiphons, my Thunderbolts that love that they're slightly out of 16 of the Sicarans are going to shoot into... So I was going to do my Xiphons over here. Now, actually looking at it, I don't think there's much Rich can do to my valuable stuff on the right. On the left, however, I need to start doing some stuff before the Predators just absolutely wipe me. So my Predators here are going to fire into Rich's Tactical Marines and Rhinos.
I think you can see. I was just wondering how many you can see. Because I don't think you can...
I think I can just see like 3 bases.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm happy with just being able to see 3 and doing some stuff. It's just before you kill me, Rich, is more the point. So I've got 2 dice per autocannon. So that's 6 autocannons. And then I've got 3 las cannons, and then it'll be back to you. So it's 5 for the autos. So that's 2.
Okay, and then -1 AP, aren't they?
They are.
So we get a 6-up save, and I'll get my Feel No Pain. So that's failed, and then 5-up Feel No Pain. So 1.
And then the las cannons on 4s, 1. But you get your armor save.
I get a full 5-up, but I won't get my Feel No Pain because it's not a light weapon. So just 5-up.
Cool. So over to you.
I'm going to do my Thunderhawk first because I think you could shoot it down in a turn. And it's going to fire everything. Probably have to shoot everything at your flyers. I want to shoot at the Rhinos and the things down here.
Yeah.
But I think... So I'm going to shoot at your 2 Xiphons.
Right.
Can try and get rid of more things.
Yes.
So the Thunderhawk cannon hits on a 4 accurate.
Yes. I obviously get a 5-up jink with my Xiphons.
Yeah. So reroll.
Yeah, because of accurate.
1.
So I get the 5-up jink.
Yeah. Do you want me to do my other stuff as well?
Nah. Boom. Jinked.
It's going to be one of those days. So my las cannons, which are 4s but are not accurate. So it's 1 at -1.
So that's a 4 up, yeah, for the Xiphons 3 up normally. Barefoot dice.
And then the Hell Strikes, which is 4 up. I've missed. The heavy bolt. Oh, the heavy bolters all going to the rhinos because the heavy bolters are point defense.
But then light. So
so you'll get your full armor. Say, oh,
you can't hurt a tank with light.
And I can't shoot. Your Marines are in combat, annoyingly. Yeah, which is why I wasn't shooting at them. Thanks to Thunderhawk. Twice now it's been useless.
Back over to me. I'm going to fire my Sakarans here at your rhinos.
Yep.
I don't think I've got any hope of actually knocking you off this objective this turn, but I might just be able to slow down this side. So the las cannon's first, hitting on 4s. Oh!
This is staggering.
Yes.
How many 6s in a row is that now?
He's quite a few.
4 or 5 in a row.
4 or 5, yeah. I can't remember the 5th, but I'll believe you that he's there.
Would you want to do your auto cannons at -1 as well?
1.
So 3 at -1.
Yes.
So 5 ups.
2, and that's a morale check for them.
For the rhinos.
Yes, just for the rhinos.
So commander's there, so 2 up.
Love it. Over to Richie's go.
Right, I'm going to do my Terminators just before anything messes about with them.
Yeah.
At your Dreadnoughts.
Right.
So I have combi bolters and I'm in rapid fire the assault range. But I think you get to reroll your saves against this.
Yeah. So you're accurate, so therefore re-rolling.
Yeah.
I'm hardened or whatever.
Armoured, I think it is. I'm just checking whether it's 4s or 5s I hit on. 5s. So 5s with a reroll.
With a reroll.
You're chucking 6s for fun. I can't get a single 5. Oh, there we go.
That's not too bad. 5.
Yeah, I'll take that actually. So you get a 4 up save, and I think, like I said, I think you get a reroll. Oh, come on! I got 1.
I take a wound.
I needed 2 to make them take a morale. Yeah, they are light, so you definitely get it.
Right. So, yeah.
Starting to get frustrated.
I don't blame you, but also it's hilarious.
Take your dice to element toilets, see if they float.
So, my dreadnoughts, they're no longer in range of any of those Marines. Which means it's sort of useless doing stuff here if there's even a slight chance of saving myself over the right-hand side. None of my flyers have gone. They're really useful. I'm going to do my Thunderbolts into the Sakarans because they've not gone yet, have they?
No.
So the Xiphons into the Sakarans. I've got...
Thunderbolts.
Oh, Thunderbolts, sorry, yeah. Thanks. So I've got an autocannon each, which I don't think will be in range, actually, because your autocannons are out, so why the hell would mine be in? Let me just see. So my autocannons are out. They've not got a different range than every other autocannon in the game. I've got my las cannons, which are going to go into the Sakarans. They're twin-linked, but I don't think I actually get anything for that.
No, I don't think they're accurate or anything.
No, just anti-tank Skyfire, and obviously anti-tank being a...
So 1
So
at
one
-1.
at -1, and the Armour Bane ones
Oh, there we go.
gets 3. So that's 3 that you have to reroll successes.
So 4 up, which doesn't need a reroll. Brilliant. And then 3.
So
there's 1 left.
1 left. At least he's in range of a commander there, right?
No. Oh, yes.
From the building, I think anywhere there will be in range.
Yeah. But it's, so a 2 up.
Yes. Love it.
The Sakarans were the other thing I was going to shoot with before the Thunderhawk. Because I thought that might happen.
Ah, well. And a dice to show that they've been fired.
Yeah.
So, what's next, Rich?
This Sakaran, if it's in range, it might shoot at your Sakarans.
Now, you're then crossing trees, and I don't think you can shoot through trees.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because that's why I didn't immediately...
It's like ruins, isn't it? Yeah. So,
because I actually made, in my decision process in the move phase, made that mistake a few times and had to correct myself.
I'm going to go into your rhinos then with that 1 Sakaran.
Okay, so that's 5 to hit from the 3 shots of the autocannon.
Yep.
And obviously 4s with the las cannon.
So the autocannon, thanks. The las cannon hits.
So that's at -1. And I definitely lose a rhino.
Got a rhino, yeah.
There's the rhino off. Back over to me. I'm going to shoot my sentinels into the squad in the building.
Thought you might. I think it's eight shots, 4 up, and 4 shots, 6 up.
Yeah. So the 8 shots that are on 6s, I get 2.
4s.
No, that are on 6s. I've got 2 shots from the multi-lasers.
Oh, they're 2 off.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So that's 2 from the multi-lasers, and then another 8 shots from the ignores cover on the missile launchers. So that's 4s.
Oof.
So that's 3, 4. So 1 cover save and 3 armor saves, just armor saves.
I thought it was 2 cover saves.
Oh yeah, 2 cover saves, sorry.
So 2 4 ups, fine, and then 3 5 ups because it's just the armor. So they're on a morale as well because it's 3 of them, and they'll be on a 3 up morale.
Yeah, they love it. Force is obviously just so used to taking fire, Rich. They're just becoming accustomed to it. So that's them fired.
That's my
and
go.
Over to Rich's go.
So I think I'm giving up over here a little bit because there's not.
What on these 2 objectives over here?
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, because your dreadnoughts haven't gone yet, have they?
No, not yet.
So what I'm going to do, I think he's out, but the other 2, So predators are going to go into those contemptors that I can see.
Right.
These are 4 up and accurate.
Oh,
there you go. 3
hits, and then
-1.
you've got the sponsons, have you? Or they?
No, because they're only 12 inches.
Oh, they're heavy bolter ones.
Yeah.
Right. So I've got their -1 save, so that's a 5 up.
Yeah.
1 and 1 survives.
But will be a morale.
Yes.
So 3 up and
That's good. Right. So that will be an annoying activation for Rich next turn. Back over to me.
Yep.
So my squad in the building is going to fire down at Rich's tactical marines here. I've got my commander, which has got an accurate combi bolter.
Yep.
So that's 2 shots on 5s re-rolling. Oh, why is my luck so bad? And then I've got 2 missile launchers hitting on 4s. So that's 2.
Yeah.
And then I've got 5 bases of tactical marines. So that's 10 total shots. Hitting on 5s.
2? Take it. So I've got 4
total.
4 5 up saves, and I've got feel no pain because the
your commander isn't
no,
there.
there's no commander in there, so it's just the 5 ups, annoyingly. 3 dead.
3 dead, and that is a leadership check for them.
Yeah, but they are within the inspire range of the other guy. So
well, it depends which ones you remove.
I think
them ones is fine.
I was going to say I would think because it's for any point in the building.
Surely.
Yeah, it's fine. So a 2 up.
Oh, is it a 12-inch range for Inspire? I thought it was a 6.
It's 8 or 10.
Oh, is it? Right, cool.
I think. I could.
I was just assuming it was the same 6.
Oh, no, it's 6. Sorry. I think it's 8 and 6, not 10 and 8. I think it might be the solar one, 10 and 8. I can never remember. But I'll be fine either way.
Yeah.
So my turn.
Yeah, over to Rich.
All right.
While I'm messing about with tactical marines bolters.
I'm going to fire my missiles from over here into those marines.
Okay.
So these are the ignore cover.
Yeah, these are going to hurt. So that's 6 bases, so 12 total shots.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
And you get no cover save.
Do you know what? I've been forgetting my feel no pain from the commander on the bases that died before.
But they were from anti-tank stuff, so you wouldn't have got it. You only get feel no pain against light. Yeah. Unless the autocannons killed any. I can't.
Yeah.
So 4s.
So that's 4 total hits.
So you've got 4 5 ups, and you'll get your feel no pain.
Yes. So 5 ups and 5 ups. 3 die.
So you must be on
so
morale.
So that is
now.
a morale check now.
But you're on a 2 because your commander's there.
Yes.
Great time for a 1.
Oh, you saw that, didn't you? So they're sturdy, but only got 5 left in the building.
Back to you.
Yeah, next comes my dreadnoughts with las cannons here.
Yeah.
I'm going to fire into the contemptors.
Yeah, into these guys, yeah.
Yes. So 4 las cannon shots.
4's and accurate.
Yeah. With accurate, that's 2 hits.
So 5 up saves.
That's 2 dead.
So not quite enough for morale. Right, my go here. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, I can't see that one. Just so these predators are going to go into your predators.
Yeah.
The heavy bolts can't do anything, so it's just the las cannons that again are accurate.
Yeah. So the accurate las cannons, 4s with a reroll.
Finally a 6. So 2 4-up saves.
Oh, I love it. Richie grinning through the pain.
So
Over to me, yeah. The las cannons on my predator here.
Yep.
Are going to fire at your Sakaran.
Okay.
Oh, do I just try and...
Can
So my predators are going to fire at Richie's Sakaran. So we'll get less activations next turn. I'm going to hit on 4s with everything because they're all las cannons. The black ones are the accurate las cannons. So 2 at -1.
So 2 4-ups.
4 up, yeah.
Hey!
Oh,
Back in the game.
it's all coming up rich for the past 2 seconds. Right, over to you.
Me again. So these guys.
So that's the dreadnoughts firing into my something.
Yeah, I think the dreadnoughts are going to have to go into. They can all reach and they can all see at least one.
The predators.
Yeah, so the dreadnoughts will be 6 las cannons at your predators. These are accurate.
Yeah.
Hitting
So 4s.
Oh, here we go.
Fairly good.
Oh,
3 hits.
It wasn't
Statistical.
It was average.
Yeah, but average is good. You just need to rely on averages.
So you've got 5 4-up saves.
Yeah. 2. So I still got 1.
It is a morale for them.
Right, so the morale. Oh, they
Hey!
fail. And they will run off the board in the end, so I'll just take them off.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's double your movement, isn't it?
Yeah.
A rare success at the minute.
Back over to me. My Sakarans are going to fire into the dreadnoughts.
Okay.
So that's 6 shots from the tracking auto cannons.
Yeah,
They will be hitting on 5s, yeah.
Excellent.
There's nothing. And then the 2 las cannons. 1 at -1.
5 up.
1 dead. And that is a morale check.
Yeah, let's take him. So again, they're definitely in range. Yeah.
They love it. Over to you.
I think we've got to start doing the Marines and things over here. So the 3 bases of Marines here are going to shoot at your guys in that bunker who are really annoying me. So I'll only hit on... I get my assault 2 shots, but I only hit on 6s.
Right, okay.
2. So you'll get your 4-up cover.
You did a 5 up,
feel no pain. Oh, come on, Max. It's getting silly now. That's that.
I used to feel bad for it, but I think the viewers have seen a lot of me failing miserably with these same dice. So
some of us would like to see a little bit more.
So the background of this is Rich, whenever I play him, I can roll 6s for fun. Now that's started to wear off with some other people, but with you, it still seems to...
well, you killed, back in Heresy, you killed 2 Terminators with 4 Overwatch bolter shots. So it was 4, I think you had 3 6s to hit.
Yeah.
Wounded with all of them, and I failed 2 of the 3 saves.
Yeah.
I've never forgot that. You had a 2-year run where you never failed a cover save.
And a Breacher Sergeant holding up off Arius for like 4 turns.
Yeah, that was embarrassing for all.
Next, I'm going to fire my... The Kratos don't have anything great to fire at. Now, it's at this point my audio crapped out on the recording. It'll be back in a second, but at this point, I decide my Battle Cannon Kratos would fire at Rich's Kratos that are down the other side that he's just measuring now. So I go first with the accurate las cannons and end up getting 4 hits, of which I then re-roll onto no more hits. Excellent. But still good, 4 hits, and then roll my extra las cannons and get no extra. And And that's it for them, because that is their melter cannons on the Kratos. Rich then just takes a single wound to Kratos squadron. Not the best result that I was hoping for from my accurate las cannons and 8 total shots. But you win some, you lose some, and I can't complain too much about this game up to now. I'm going to just interject it now, mainly so I don't have to dive in later and interrupt your viewing experience again. If you like the channel, don't forget to do all the YouTube-y stuff, because that lets me know that everyone wants to see more Legions Imperialis content. It's something that I really enjoy playing. So if you do enjoy it, definitely like, comment that you like it, whether this format, and subscribe to the channel. And as well, there is a Patreon link below where you can get yourself access to the Discord, ad-free videos. You can get dice, as well as a podcast version of the Tuesday videos, in which we will be doing some Legions Imperialis coming up. So we get some more accurate las cannons from the fighters, which Rich then saves one of them. And I then go on to my rotary missile launcher, which manages to get, 4 hits? So it's a total of 7. And Rich takes his Thunderhawk off, which gives me full air superiority for this game, which I was incredibly happy and smug about. Rich then goes on to his Predators on the far side, firing their accurate las cannons. I believe he fired them at the building with the the las rifle tertio in. And that's just for lack of a better target. So he's needing 60s to hit, and I get a 4-up cover save, which I make. So here we have the objectives. The Iron Warriors have captured the objective on the right fairly heavily, only having 2 stands of Rich's contesting, 11 stands of Iron Warriors. Rich completely has the objective on the left, with me not contesting it at all. Then in the centre, we've got a bit more of a mess. Now, so I had 6 stands, I believe, of Iron Warriors in the central building, 6 stands of Solar Auxilia in the building to the right of the screen, as well as my commander of my Iron Warriors in that bastion as well. So that gave me a total, I believe, of 72 value for my capping, which then put me far out of Rich's 3 stands and 3 rhinos. But it was one we actually had to work out, just in case he had any bonuses and things like that. And it was quite an important one at the start of the turn. So Rich has got initiative for turn 2. Everyone on the Iron Warrior Solar side is on advance, except for my lone Dreadnought, my commander's unit in the building, and my Axemen on the far right that are all on march. And that's just because I want to do nothing fancy. I just want to do the basics right. And this game, roll a load of 6s, because that's apparently how it goes. Rich, what have you got weird?
I've got 3 guys on first fire, which is the missiles, the Sakaran, and the melter Kratos. And then I've got 4 chargers, which is the tacticals in the command section, contemptors, these tactical marines here, and then the Terminators over here are charging as well, and everyone else is advancing.
Okay, so that's for our orders. We're going to this time come back in the shooting phase, and that's because it just took so long to do the movement phase last time that you guys might have switched off. If you have a preference over seeing the entire movement phase or not, let us know in the comments below, and then I know which way to film these LI games, because they can be very movement phase heavy, but it's also important. So we'll see which you like, commentary or not. I'm back into the combat phase. So this is us at the end of the movement phase. Rich, you actually went first, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Did some charging in the middle.
Yeah, and this is sort of the kicking off of, I'll do all my movement and then Rich. But Rich charging here sort of forced my hand across the entire table. It pinned down my commander's unit in the middle. And I was informed, not we realised, I was informed. You can actually target a building while the detachment inside is engaged in combat.
We think.
If not, tell us in the comments. And give a page reference if you can find one of them, because that'd be really helpful to solve bickering at the back end of a comment between me and Rich. So Rich is going to be targeting them. Now, that meant I needed to sort of solidify my hold on the objectives much more than I sort of wanted to. I wanted to have more of a depth that I could like fall back on. And that's because I couldn't move my infantry round to like screen or just block off stuff. So that caused me to press forward with all of my tanks. My rhinos sort of fanned out to block over here. I consolidated or piled in round the assault marine. My flyers came on and stayed out of range of all the AA, funnily enough. My single Xiphon is going to take out that Sakaran, hopefully, or maybe the rhinos. Rich had then moved forward his Kratos, which I imagine he'll go into later, which put it just outside of anti-aircraft range for all the rest of my flyers. So he's got that squadron of battle cannons that I can hopefully do some real damage to this turn. Yeah, and as I said, the rest of my tanks just sort of milled around in the middle. My Contemptors, which I completely forgot to put on charge orders, that Rich pointed out nicely afterwards. Got to here, and just because I really need to have that objective at the end of this turn. Otherwise, it's going to be a hard second half of the game for me. Rich, what about your movement?
Oh, I moved everything up on this side, apart from the infantry that came back with the objective slightly.
And that was just in case I attempted a long bomb on.
Yeah, I'm a bit out of range with a lot of stuff there. I went full on in the middle, so my two big tactical sections charged the infantry here in the centre, and my dreadnoughts obviously charged there. I moved my Kratos up. I'm hoping to kill that building with the last two melters. But yeah, the Terminators came out of the building here and charged into Max's tanks, but I forgot that Max's tanks could still move because they're engaged but not pinned. And I've pretty much given up on this side of the board between the air show and all those tactical marines. So my rhinos here have come chasing over to try and do something about these Velataris who are trying to sneak up for secondary points.
Oh, I forgot about those Velataris to mention them actually. Yeah, I wonder what secondary I'm going for and what unit I've picked to be one of my things. So right, that is the movement phase. Into shooting, of which Rich goes first because he's got priority. First fires, I've got none. Yeah.
Well, I'll start with the obvious one, which is the two bunker buster shots into the building there, trying to bring that down.
Okay.
So it's hitting on fours. Oh. Well, that doesn't matter for that anyway. So the idea was hopefully to blow them up, kill most of them in the collapse, and then the dreadnoughts finish off.
Yeah, because it's only the dreadnoughts that are actually in combat with my unit there. It's not any other unit. And that's made me a very happy man, actually.
Yeah, me not so much. So my other first fire, the Xiphon, it hasn't really got anything to shoot at, so I'm going to try...
Oh, the Sakaran, you mean?
Sakaran, sorry. I'm going to try and shoot the single Xiphon with my las cannons.
Cannon?
Oh, it's only one shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's not got the tracking rule.
In fact, we'll change that. We'll go into the rhinos.
Okay.
So what I'll do, the red will be the las cannon hitting on a 4, and the rest of the autocannons hitting on a 5. Excellent.
Rich.
So now I've got my
I didn't realise you wanted to get home that early.
So
missiles.
I've got my missiles, but they haven't got any infantry they can shoot into. They're good at shooting infantry out of the buildings, but all of this is in combat. So I suspect I'm going to have to shoot maybe at
my rhinos. At the Sakaran. Oh, it's worth saying my Sakaran's overwatched into the tactical squad that engaged the Solar. I took one
killed a stand,
model. My unit here, I didn't overwatch into the Contemptors, and I can't remember why. Oh, because I was on march orders at the time.
Yes, you're on a march order. Yeah.
And there was... Oh,
you killed another stand here with the Solar overwatching.
Yes, I did. And the rhinos point defensed into the plasma squad, killing one.
It might have been two. Oh yeah, it was one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think these are going to shoot into the Sakarans.
Okay.
Oh, in fact, no, because they've already scratched that because the Sakarans have already gone, haven't they?
Well, that's why I was sort of pointing it out. Yeah.
The Overwatch. Yeah. So, but I think
I thought it was unsportsmanly too. Oh, you're actually within 20 of stuff.
Oh yeah.
20. Oh, I thought I'd pulled back out of 20.
No, so I think I'm going to fire anti-tank missiles at the Xiphon.
Okay.
So I only hit on 6s.
Right.
One hit. -1.
So I'm on a 4. It's a singular Xiphon. It goes down.
So
I have slightly less superiority. Any more?
I think that's all the first fires. So it's
combat.
Do you want to do the one that's better for you?
No, I want to cheer myself up at the end of that one, please. Let's do the solar. Have you got your commander in this combat?
Yes.
Right. Let's do the one that's better for me.
Okay.
It doesn't have any of our commanders in, and then we'll do my commander first, so you can kill my commander, and then you can kill with your commander next.
Right. Okay. So over here, you've got 5 bases in.
Yeah. So I've got 5 against 1.
But what have you got? Different close assault factors?
No, they're all the same.
They're all +1.
Yeah, they're just tactical. So in the tactical marine entry, if you add a heavy weapon or support, you're just a tactical marine with that weapon.
Yeah.
Not a separate profile.
So I get +3 because no one charged or anything.
Yeah, and I get +2 because I'm a tactical marine.
Ah, right, okay, yep. And you'll get an extra dice for every unit after the first one. Yeah. So the one that I might win.
We draw.
Ooh, I can
9 + 3, 10 +.
I can re-roll a dice, but I don't think I want to do that because I might lose. Yeah, so I'll stick with the draw. Okay,
next up, I get 3 dice on the second combat because Rich's unit has 40 already. So he kills one. I then get a further extra dice because this is the third combat that Rich's stand has fought.
Oof. Oh, well, I'm going to re-roll my 1 with my World Eaters rule.
So that's 9 against my
12,
9.
Because I get +3.
Oh, yeah, let's just count dice and then then add combat factor. So 9 against your 9, you win based on combat factor.
Go on, the Assault Marines.
Oh no, these are the heavy weapons. Oh no, that's a tactical marine. Let's do that one.
So you've got 2 more. So this one will be...
So this is 5 dice, and then 6 dice is the last one.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
So...
Oh, I can't.
No.
Even with a cheeky reroll, so 12, yeah. So bizarrely, won the combat.
So that's that combat. Next, on to... Let's do my commander first, because it's got less bodies involved.
Yep, okay.
So, we've got 3 dreadnoughts versus 5 stands of infantry.
So there'll be 1 1-on-1 and 2 2-on-1s.
Yes. So do you want my command? You get to pick because you've got initiative. My commander, do you want them 1-on-1 or 2-on-1?
I'll do it the 1-on-1, just so he can't get a bonus.
Let's build up to that.
Okay. So we'll do the other 2-on-1s first.
Yeah. I've got 2 tactical marine stands and 2 heavy weapon stands. So we'll do tactical first, then heavy weapon, then tactical, then heavy weapon.
But you get +2 for being in the building, as well as your +2 normal.
Yes.
Okay, I get +6 because I'm +5 and +1 for charging.
Okay, cool.
So first one,
I win there by 1, but lose based on the close assault factor.
So if you lost, I don't need to re-roll.
So yeah, because that's 7 versus 8. My 8 becomes a 12.
Yeah.
Your 7 becomes a 13.
Yeah. Okay. So now you get 3 dice.
Ooh. 11.
Ooh.
I win that one.
I've got my re-roll.
Yeah. So I kill a dreadnought.
Yeah. So now it's back to another 1-on-1. Yeah. Oh, it's pretty good.
It's 9.
I can still decide to.
I need a 10 to draw. No. No. So my tactical dies. So then the heavy weapon stand.
Yeah. Ooh.
7.
Oof. Oh, re-roll my 1.
No.
5.
So you get 5.
11.
And 11.
The commander now.
So that is a draw on that combat, and now it's a commander with +6 each.
I was going to say it's level, isn't it?
Brilliant.
So yeah, so your commander's gone, and it means that I've won the combat.
Yeah. And that's the tactical marines gone. So I get a morale check or withdraw because I'm lost combat. My formation isn't broken. My morale is 3 up. I love it. And stay in that structure. And be basically a bit of an annoyance to Rich, but not much.
Well, have you got 2 bases left?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Next, the solar fight. So I've got 7 bases of solar. Oh no, 6. Because my commander is elsewhere.
So I've got 2 bases from one and 4 bases from another. So
just single.
Yeah, just single. So do you want to start with the 2 my
tactical version. Yeah.
But I'm on +3 for charging.
Yeah.
And you're on
building 2.
Yeah.
Close assault factor of my las rifle is 0.
But you get 1 for close formation fight.
Yeah,
so both on +3. Yeah. So the first one.
Oh, rubbish.
Yeah.
Dead.
And then the second one from this.
So then into the tacticals on the other side.
No, there's one more base here.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Because I've got 4 from the other. Ooh.
9.
I'm going to
re-roll the 1.
So I think
you're 12.
Yeah.
It'd be
draw.
No, it's to draw. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got 4 combats left. This is onto the tacticals on the other side of the building.
I've got 1 that's my commander, so he'll be on +5.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
8.
I'll re-roll. So I'm on 12. You're on 11.
Yeah.
That's another 1. And then we've got 3 where we're both
3
+3.
single.
Yeah.
First one.
Oh, you back it in. I'll re-roll my 2.
So you get
draw.
9. Yeah. 2 left.
Oh, come on.
10. This is 8. You can re-roll that 2.
Hey.
Oh, you win.
It's a huge roll, the +1. And then we've got 1 more. Oh, God.
You can re-roll if you want.
No, because I've won the combat already, so it doesn't.
So morale check. Or
How many did you lose? 3?
I lost 3. Yeah. And my commander is near.
Yeah, so you'll be on I think you'll be on a 3 up because I think you're 4 up normally.
Yeah. Well, so I'm going to have to look So with my, oh God, I've just forgot the name. My commander of Solar here, the lesser one, not the legate.
Yeah.
I get a 3 up. Oh, I run.
So you withdraw. So
yeah, I withdraw a bunch. So my D6 for my withdraw, so 10 inches, so double my movement. Might as well not roll that dice. And just directly away. So my Solar is withdrawn to here, and one of Rich's detachments gets to garrison the structure because it's a Civitas, which only has a value of 1 which only has a transport capacity of 1. So Rich will now actually have 6 bases, is that?
Yeah.
Within range of the objective, which might just be enough to pit me.
I don't think so.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
Actually, you'll have to properly knock me off it, won't you?
I'll have to double it to
control.
take it off. Yeah. But I might contest it, which would probably be just as good.
So, next into the shooting phase, you go first because you got initiative.
Yeah. So I think it's going to have to be these guys before
the Sakarans.
The Kratos.
Oh, the Kratos, yeah.
I'm just measuring who can.
That's into my Kratos, is it?
Yeah, I think so. So 3 of the autocannon are in range, and all the las cannons and all the battle cannons are in range.
Okay.
So I'll go into your autocannon ones because I can. Into your battle cannon ones.
Yeah.
So
that's 8 battle cannon shots.
Yeah, I'll do the autocannon first, just okay. Because there's only 3 of them. So these hit on 5s. Hey, so 3 hits, but there's no AP on those.
Yeah, so that's 2 ups. Oh, 1 takes a wound.
Take it. And then I've just learned today that the battle cannon are 2 shots, not 1 shot like I've been playing.
Okay.
So the battle cannon's on 4s. 3 at -1. So 3 up saves.
Oh,
Ooh.
2.
Then I'll do the accurate las cannon.
Oh, this one's painful.
So 6 3-ups.
Takes 1.
It's another one gone. And then I've got 4 normal las cannon.
You just smelt blood in the water.
2 hits.
And that's a wound.
Yeah, another wound. And it's a morale test for them.
That is a morale check for those Sakarans on a leadership of 3 because they're Marine.
Yeah,
they're fine. That sort of takes pressure off of having to gank them with my flyer wing. Rich, what have you actually got still left to fire? It's just on this side, isn't it?
Some rhinos. A tactical base. Yeah, the Predators and the Dreadnoughts over here.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fire 4 Kratos into that Civitas with all of your infantry in.
And yeah, I did
So I
think...
need 2 4-ups to kill you. So my 4 Kratos are going to, with melters, are going to shoot into the building Rich has just occupied. If I get 2 4-ups, the building is destroyed and Rich will have to take 6-up saves for all inside.
Yep, you've done it.
I
Let's
have.
check the building rules. I've got 5
bases in there. Is it?
5 tactical marines and
Oh,
1
you
commander.
Yeah.
So the tactical marine's on a 6-up. So 1 survives, and then the commander's on a 5-up because he has 4.
Do you not get your feel no pain against it? Oh no, because it's only against light, isn't
I
it?
think it's light weapons. So the commander's okay.
Okay.
But it will be. Let's move this out. I'll see if I can.
Have you got a ruins, Rich?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll put them.
Oh, he's got a ruins. So that's my Kratos' activation. We've placed the ruins down there. The building isn't over 3 inches wide, so with an inch wide base, I'll still be able to target the infantry inside, and that's over to Rich's go.
Yeah. So I need to see who can see what here because I've not got a lot of shooting left.
So we've got 3 Predators into the 2 Kratos remaining that are on 3 wounds total in the unit.
So these are accurate las cannons.
Triple 1, Rich.
Reroll. 1 hit.
So that's 5 1s out of 6 dice.
Yeah.
This is not my luck that's doing this.
So 1 3-up save.
And do you want to do your 3?
No, it's heavy
Swanton?
bolters
Oh.
because there's no infantry.
So the 3-up save. Fine.
Back to you.
Right. I'm going to fire my Sentinels from here.
Yep.
Oh, I'm going to measure it before declaring this. So due to actually misplacement on my part, the Sentinels are actually in range of the missile launchers, which I realised when Rich was considering firing these Predators here. So I'm going to fire my ignores cover
4 shots.
Yeah, into those missile launchers. So that's 4s. That's 4. And then the 4 missile launcher shot. Sorry, multi-laser.
They'll hit on 6s.
Yeah, which don't hit.
So I've got 4 5-up saves.
Yes. Oh, it makes 2.
2.
Not too bad.
And it's not in it, yeah. I'll take those 2 that are on there.
And that is my activation with them.
Now, I'm going to activate my plasma. So I've got 5 plasma marines here, and they're all just going to empty the solar.
Yes.
So hitting on 4s, I think. Oh.
So that's the roll for the plasmas. We've got 3 hits. Do you not get double shots for assault or anything like
I don't think plasma are assault, no.
that? Are they not?
No, they're just light AT.
Oh, craziness.
But it's -1 AP, so it's just because you're only
Just dead. How many is that? 3 dead?
3, yeah. And is that a test?
It is on my leadership of 3 up. Oh, I fail.
Excellent.
And I run.
So they need a token. They don't run yet.
Yeah, in the withdrawing phase. So my next unit to fire is going to be my Sakarans into... Have you fired both of these Predators, Rich?
I fired them, but I haven't fired them yet.
I'm going to fire my Kratos, my 2 Kratos, into the 3 Predators because I'm feeling a bit more secure in this objective now.
Yeah, I can both see.
So 2 Kratos battle cannons gets 2 hits.
Yep.
4 accurate las cannons gets 3 hits.
That's 5 at -1. I think you can only see 2, but I think you can only kill 2.
Oh, that's fine.
But,
And then the normal las cannons 1.
so 6 at
6
-1.
total.
So 6 4-up saves, but I think you can only kill 2.
Okay.
Because I think 1's right behind. Oh, yeah. So 2 dead, and it'll be a morale for them.
Yes. And you were...
So I'm fine because I've got enough dreadnoughts and
Yeah.
whatever.
So that's a leadership check of 3 up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's 2 up.
Is that not a different formation?
Doesn't matter. It's just anyone
Does it
within.
not? Okay.
As far as I'm aware.
So Rich has passed, and that's over to you.
Well, I'm going to now shoot him before someone else does. I'm just going to shoot him at your dreadnoughts.
Okay.
So it's just his las cannon. It's accurate. Wonderful.
It's not. My Sakarans are going to fire at these Terminators. So that's 6 autocannon shots from the tracking autocannons.
Yep.
That's 3. I've got 2 las cannons That's 1. All of them are at minus nothing, I believe.
How many was it? 3?
4 total with the last
4.
cannon.
So just 4 ups.
Oh,
Hey!
loves it.
Right, I think what I'm going to have to do, because I haven't got any other options really, because these dreadnoughts, they've got 22-inch range, but between being able to see things, so I think I'm going to shoot the infantry.
They're in combat,
but
they're pinned in combat, so I can shoot your bigger scale unit, but I'm pinned in combat.
of course, yeah, it's the wrong way around.
Yeah.
So I think that's just out, and that's okay.
Yeah, just out.
And it's more line of sight. Yeah, I think we're going to have to try and shoot the dreadnoughts then. But
Okay.
I think I've only got...
So your dreadnoughts into mine.
Yeah.
So because of the trees blocking line of sight, Rich has just got the 3 dudes at one of my dreadnoughts on the far side.
Just 2 dreadnoughts.
Oh, just 2.
With accurate
Accurate?
las cannons. So yeah, 2 hits on 1.
And he dies.
Killed 1.
Over to me. I'm going to fire those dreadnoughts at the lone predator. Next, my thunderbolts are actually going to fire into the melter cannon Kratos.
Okay.
Because I don't like them. So I've got 2 las cannon shots each. That's 4 total. And that's 2 hits.
Yep.
And then 2 hell strikes each.
Yep.
That's 2. So that's 2 with armor bane and 2 without armor bane,
So
and minus 1.
2 3-ups. So it kills 1. And then the 2 3-ups that I need to re-roll.
Ooh.
So 1 wound on the surviving one.
Okay. Over to you, Rich.
I think nearly everything's gone. I've got them, but they can't really do anything.
You got that 1 tactical base?
And I've got these guys, but they can't.
Didn't get into my tacticals.
3 rhinos at that tactical squad.
Nothing.
None. No.
5s. My 3 contemptors are going to fire into the battle cannon Kratos. So that's 1 hit, but it's accurate. There's 2 hits.
So 2 3-ups. Yeah.
Over to you. The 1 tactical.
Yeah, he'll rapid fire into that tactical squad.
Yeah.
Or assault or whatever it is.
No. Right. Next, I'm going to have my 2 Xiphons into the 4 Kratos. So that's 2 accurate las cannons each.
Yep.
Which are accurate. So that's 3 and 2 rotary missiles each. So that's 2. So that's 5 total at minus 1.
Which one was into this? Into
the battle cannon ones.
So 5 3-ups. Oh, killed 1 and wounded 1.
Cool. Oh, and is that melter cannon Kratos that needs to take a morale check this turn?
Yes, I'm just checking because I think you might also. I think my small demi company might be broken as well. No one's had to take any morale this turn.
Yeah.
So it won't matter. But yeah, so a morale for him, and the commander's moved out the way. Oops.
Oh, into the tray, Rich.
Fine.
Fine.
5, yeah.
Next, I'm going to fire predators here. We're going to fire into the Sakaran. Only 2 can see, but they might as well have something to do. So that's 2 accurate las cannons each. Oh, sorry, 2 accurate las cannons. So that's 1 hit, and 2 normal las cannons. That's 1 hit.
Which is this on?
On your Sakaran.
How many? 2.
2 total.
So 2 4-ups. Yeah, it's gone. So I think you've now broken my tank company as well. So I'm just going to check.
So at the end of the turn, Rich is solidly in control of this objective on the left. On the right, again, solidly in control by the Iron Warriors.
Yep.
The middle, the one that was like the main contestation, Rich has got 2 bases, and that's entirely thanks to the Kratos managing to just explode the building. Like, without that, Rich would have had 6 bases on there.
Yeah.
And we'd have had to actually really count. As it stands, my 3 walkers, all with +1 for my Iron Warriors rule, plus 6 tanks, is that? Enough tanks that I have won that objective. My infantry have fallen back and we'll need to do their regrouping tests, and then we'll move objectives for the next turn.
Yeah.
With my not legate commander, my tertio commander, I get -1 because the formation's broken, so I'm on a 4-up. No, they run off the board, potentially. And the 3 models on a 5, oh, they come back, yes! You beauties. And does the legate does run off the board.
Yeah, they will be.
Lucky it was well off because I just moved them. And yet we'll get on to moving the objectives. So so Rich, how many objective points is it?
I think it's 20 to 10 now because you've got 2 again and I've only got 1.
Yeah, so we've again shuffled the objective back into Rich's zone. And maintaining control has meant I've managed to pull the central objective more towards me. And hopefully that will keep it ahead of these Terminators that I didn't manage to do any damage to. So, turn 3 not objectives, orders.
Yep.
All I've done is put my lone dreadnought on charge, and I've put my 3 dreadnoughts on charge. And that is it. Everyone else is getting an advance. It seems to be working for now. And maybe I'll spoil it all by putting something on charge. Who knows? And Rich, have you got any specials?
I've got my Terminators on a charge, and then my missile launchers, both lots of Kratos, and randomly the Marines in there and here are all first fire. Just because if they don't go first fire, they'll probably die before they get to do anything.
Yes.
And everything else is advance.
So let's go for initiative. Oh, 5 out of the tray. 2. Oh, 1, Rich. Oh, my God. So we will get back with everyone after the movement phase. So in the movement phase, God, a single Contemptor went first and charged the Terminators, and that sort of freed up my centre to be able to do what it wanted now, the Terminators, even though they're unkillable, that they're not charging me. That meant my Contemptors could charge the 2 Marines in the ruins. Because Richard put his Kratos on first fire, I did have the idea of pulling back, which is why the Kratos are on the objective. But my big unit of Kratos wanted to actually intercept the dreadnoughts that had charged these Sakarans that had trundled up. So I did, and did absolutely nothing to them. Now, the Sakarans had trundled up because the plasma guns had moved across. The plasma guns had moved across because the rhinos had moved up. The rhinos had moved up to shoot in the arse the single rhino, or the 3 rhinos that became a single rhino. And the single rhino had only moved here to deny my secondary objective. So if everyone's following that chain of events all the way across the table, this single minimum unit of Velataris were getting attacked by a rhino, and that created a whole wave of events across the table. I've decided I've had enough of that rhino, though, and my 2 Thunderbolts have moved up the table to take it out because I can see over that woods being a flyer. Now, other than that, I've pulled back my infantry to form a bit of a wall in front of the objective at the back here. And my Sakarans are pulling back for next turn. Rich, what's going on for you?
I've just realised that I've taken a Melter Rhino off when it should have... There should be a Melter Rhino there, not an autocannon one, I think.
So, Rich, over to you. What happened in your movement phase?
I just moved stuff up. I've not really got a lot other than the chasing the rhinos and the Velataris over here.
You are charging the
I've charged them, and my Terminators piled in because they had a charge move, so they surrounded that Contemptor.
Yeah, other than that, he's just pulling up with the Predators, isn't it, a little bit? And
my Tacticals over here dragging the object, came back with the objective.
Yeah.
So it's just, the 2 objectives I think are gone, so it's a case of trying to keep max out my deployment zone and kill as much as I can in the middle, I think.
So, first fires, where are you starting first?
I'll start with the Melter Gun, trying to blow that building up again, but I've only got 1 shot on a 4.
Yeah. Rich, man. Fire those gunners. So, next.
I'm going to fire the missiles at the rhinos.
Yes.
Which I don't really want to do. I wanted to shoot at some infantry. But I've got 4 shots hitting on 4s.
There's 1.
1. 5 up save.
I roll a 6. Oh, no.
That's 1 rhino gone.
Yeah.
And then these guys.
So that's the 3 battle cannon Kratos. You can just see one of my Kratos, but you can see maybe 2 of them Sakarans if you really wanted to blow them away.
Yeah, no, I think I'm just going to try and kill
the Melter Kratos.
I think so, yeah, because I'm going to check what range I've got on everything. Yeah.
So he's in the auto can of it, at least 2.
No, only 1, because I think...
No, of yours.
Yeah, the building blocks, I don't think this one can see because the building blocks...
Oh, okay.
Because they're both obstructing. So I think it's 1 auto cannon, 2 battle cannons, and unless it's two shooting at him, basically.
Right, okay.
So we'll do the battle cannons. Oops, hitting on 4s. All right, that's good. So 4 at -1.
Let's just roll then.
Yeah. Oh, there you
Dead.
go. So I think that's that done.
Yeah.
And then there's this guy over here, but I don't think there's anything he can shoot.
I think he's within 8 inches of this infantry.
Oh, right, we'll do it. Oops.
No, that's fine.
Do it professionally. Yeah. I think that is that all the first fires? I think it could be.
So that's on to combat, of which I've got initiative.
Yeah, so you pick.
I'm going to pick the combat that's bad for me first. Let's do the Sakarans versus your Contemptors.
Yeah, so I'm on +6 because I charged and I'm +5.
Ooh. So I've got a 7 plus my combat value. You definitely beat me there.
Yeah.
No point even looking at the combat values. And I get 7 again.
Yeah.
Dead. So that's that. Next into the 3 Contemptors versus 2 infantry bases, one of which is the commander. So I'm going to put 1 of my Contemptors into a tactical marine, 2 into the commander.
Yeah.
So into the tactical marine, I get 5.
So you're on +6 because you're +5 and 1 for charging.
Yes.
I'm just on +2. I don't think so. It needs to be a big. I can't even if I.
Even with a building addition, which we don't know.
No,
whether you get.
I'm thinking about my reroll because you're on 11.
Not only when you charge.
No.
All right. Cool.
Any combat. I can do it because I can tie if this is a 6.
Okay.
Hey. Oh. So I'm an 11 as well.
Okay.
So we tie.
And then 2 into the commander. The first one.
I'm definitely going to reroll because I'm on +4 for my commander. Yeah. So.
Ooh. So 6, 8.
12 with my +4.
Right.
And you're on.
I'm on
12.
12. Yeah, and then the second one, I get 3 dice.
Yeah, you need to roll really low. Oh no. I'll reroll a 3. No, 7. So I'm just on 11.
So the commander is dead. No more annoying rerolls and changing orders.
And I lose the combat.
Yeah, morale check for those tactical marines.
They're fine.
Right. So that's first fire's done, combat's done, into actual firing.
Yep.
So I'm going to start, because I got initiative, with my 2 Xiphon into the 3 Predators.
Okay.
So that's 2 accurate las cannons. Gets 3 hits. And the 2 rotaries gets 2 hits. So that's 5 total hits at -1.
So 5 4-ups. 2 dead.
2 dead.
And a morale. And that formation's broken. So their morale's now a 4-up.
Okay.
Oh,
love it. Do you know what we've got? We've got the single dreadnought versus 5 Stanza Terminators.
Go on. Do you want to do your...
Double 6.
So you're +6. I am...
So I got a 12.
Terminators are +4.
So you need an 8 to beat me.
I'll reroll. No. So you've killed...
That's 1 dead.
1 lot, but then...
You get another dice for the next one, yeah.
I'll re-roll my 2. I wasn't sure if I need it. So 11.
15 versus my 16.
If he goes and solos these.
He won't do. I've got a 4, so that's a 10.
Oh, yeah.
Done.
They're gone.
Right.
Whew.
And that's over to, with that slightly disjointed order, Rich's shooting.
Well, I'm going to do my plasma into your rhinos.
Okay, so they're light 80, hitting on a 4.
Yeah. Oh, 2. So you've got 2 4-up saves. So another one gone. How many was the 5 in there?
Yes, there was.
So they're not panicking or anything yet.
Right. Next over to me, I'll do the 2 battle cannon Kratos into, doesn't really matter what lone predator. The lone predator back here.
Yep.
Because I think it's going to have better views next turn. So the 4 shots from the battle cannons gets 1.
Jump to it. So
Yeah.
4 up. Oh, yeah.
Accurate las cannons get 3. Oh. And the normal las cannons get 2.
Oh,
Finally. Thank God for that.
I'm going to do this Predator las cannon into those rhinos.
Okay, so that's the one hiding behind the building.
I can just see 1.
Yeah.
So hitting on a 4, it's accurate.
It's accurate.
No, it's not.
I'm going to shoot my infantry in the building. I'm going to shoot into that solo Kratos.
Yep.
Well, you got your armor save. Into the solo Kratos. Let's see who wins. I get 4 hits.
3 ups, isn't it?
I think it's
Oh, what you
normal armor, isn't it?
If it's
Oh,
missed,
yeah, it's -1 for the anti-tank, yeah. He's
Got him.
done.
but I think I'm. Oh, these guys. Oh, can these guys see any rhinos? Oh, they definitely can. I don't.
Oh, were you thinking you were out because of all your first fighters?
No, I might have. No, I was thinking. I haven't really got many. I think this is my last activation.
Right.
And they are out of range of them, but they are in range of your dreadnoughts, who are pinned, engaged but not pinned.
Yes, because I'm a bigger scale than your infantry.
Yeah, so I think I've got to fire at them because there's nothing else. So 6 las cannon shots are accurate.
Oh,
5. So 5 up saves.
5 ups. No, I'm dead.
I think there was a -1 for shooting to combat as well, which we've just missed off. There was a lot of 5s and 6s as well. Yeah, but that should have been minus.
He's fine.
But I think that's me done. So I think
That's
it's
you
whatever
done.
you got left.
So start doing stuff, Max. I'm going to do 2 las cannons. Oh, actually, I'm going to do into your Terminators because I don't like being charged. So I'm going to do 6 shots into the Terminators from the tracking autocannons, hitting on 5s. That's 4 hits.
Should I do the last cannons?
And 2 las cannons, 5 hits. But the las cannon, you don't get any negatives to your armor.
Yeah. So how many autocannons?
4 and 1.
So 4 at -1 because the autocannons are just minus.
They are -1, yeah.
Only 1 dead,
And then 1
4
las.
up. Yeah, so just 1.
And they started the turn really low. So do they now take a morale check?
Yeah, you've killed 2 with your
Sakaran?
contenter and combat.
Yes, yeah. They
they're
love
fine.
it.
Yeah.
Moving further over, the Thunderbolts into that little rhino.
Flyers.
Because he's a flyer, so he can see over everything. So the Hell Strikes, that's 4 missiles. So that's 3 hits, re-rolling your armor.
-1, isn't it? Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. Then I've got the Sentinels that are going to fire into the heavy supports in the building.
Yep.
They're all 4 in range now, so that's 8 shots.
Hitting on 4s.
Yeah, hitting on 4s.
Ooh.
3 armor saves.
So 3 5 ups.
Yep. Oh, only 1.
I've rolled pretty well at the end when it doesn't matter. But that is a morale because it's when they get to.
The multi-lasers are going to do 1.
That's fine because it's
A cover
a
save,
yeah.
fine.
So morale is
3 up.
fail, I think, because I think I'm broken now.
Wait, 2s fail anyway.
Yeah, very good point.
Yeah. So they run 2d6 at the end of the turn.
Yeah, put a marker on them.
With the Xiphons fired, the Sakarans fired. Oh, I've got the infantry here. Now, I've got 4 missile launcher bases that are going to fire into that building with the ignores cover shots.
Yep.
So that's 3 hits.
5 ups.
And that's 1 left alive. Oh, no, into...
Oh, into the... right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
of course.
Oh, they've already taken their test.
Yeah. And that's... Oh, Predator las cannons into the 1 stand building here. Accurate. And then the sponsons... No. Right. And that is turn. So at the end of turn, Richie's unit runs away. And I score 2 objectives. Richie's 1 again. It's becoming a bit of a theme.
So 30 to 15.
Yes. So we'll move the objectives 5 inches. And we'll see each other in the next segment. So we've decided to actually call it there.
Yep.
Because it's sort of becoming a bit stale in where the objectives were going.
Yeah, not so much stale, but where the objectives were, you were going to score 2 every turn.
Yeah.
And you would have ended up with 50 points just from them. And even if I got all my secondaries, which was iffy, I could only get to 40, maybe 45.
Yeah.
And if I'd stopped you, you'd have stayed at 50, but you could have got to 55, 60. So you were going to win whatever.
With us playing the first turn with all of the moves included, us being a bit slow because it's a new game, we've actually sort of run out of time in the time that you said you needed to get home by.
I've been here for 3 days. I've got to go and pick my boy up later on.
Well, you've been Fritzl basemented, like forced into playing like Legions Imperialis.
Yeah, but we've both got a reasonable amount of stuff left, but mine is going to die, particularly to the flyers. And I can't get anywhere near Max's objectives, never mind take them.
Yeah. Well, I think that sums it up. It is a game that I've really enjoyed playing.
Yeah, it's good.
Like this one, and I mean Legions Imperialis in general.
Yeah.
Like it's something that I'll be doing more of on the channel. If you like these sort of games and Legions Imperialis 6mm, let us know in the comments and do all the YouTubey things like and subscribe. It lets me know that you want to see more stuff like that, so I'll prioritise it. And cheers for coming on, Rich.
Cheers. Thanks for the battering.
And see you in the next one.
Cheers.